Now we're recording. So we are going to, I was on the 32nd and the 1 minute yesterday. We're going to switch this back around because we're going to go to the high and the low like we usually do in the morning. Go ahead, you can take that over there. And then we're going to switch back to a 5 minute chart. We have a nice sell signal on the 5 minute chart right now. Could tap into this area and continue back down with market open here in a few minutes. And like I say in the previous live streams, you can take the Firestorm indicator signals. So we did quite the pullback this morning. We had 8:30 news. And this was basically market open right down here in this area. Okay. Where is that close? Let's keep the colors consistent here. And then we have our high, which is pretty obvious up here. No, I don't want that. So we did not make a wick on the other side, which makes me think that we are pushing up and we are going to come back down here. And here is a little trend line break. So we got like a pullback continuation. Don't mess with that, please. So where am I looking for? I don't know because we're at all-time highs. So today is all-time highs. You are in that trade. That is awesome. I just pulled up the chat, sorry. Did I lose weight? Yes, I lost all my baby weight that I had from having my son like 10 months ago, but I lost that a while ago. This dress just probably makes me look even thinner. Illusion. Yep, you see we did kind of like a pushback down. You could take this sell break, just make sure you're trailing, of course. I know it wants to make that wick on the other side, as you could see on the 15-second or 15-minute candle. Thank you. Thank you. So if you're in, just make sure you're trailing. Of course. Got our little break here. Probably going to tap into maybe this low of last night-ish area. I know we have 10 o'clock news. So that's a little orange folder, not red folder, but news is news. So we'll see where that goes. And make sure you're trailing. I would have everything right here. Maybe a little bit higher because my entry was right here when I saw that little pullback happen. And make sure you're trailing pretty closely because we just spiked down. $9.30 push. My ring light just turned off. All right, I came out of that trade with 1,100. I got stopped out. I would have, if you're in this full trade, I would have yourself at break even at least if you weren't already trailing. But that was a good quick trade for a Friday. So we're going to see what Friday brings. Go from there. Who caught that? I'll be right back. Okay, you can play with that. That's okay. You did 170. Another one of you made 800 bucks. That is awesome. That's awesome. So yeah, you can take little trend line breaks just like that with the indicators. Like let's say you missed the initial entry, but you see that beautiful pullback, these wicks up here showing a continuation back down. Nothing wrong with taking that.
Device disconnect.
What's up?
I think your mic's on. We'll see where this pushes. NASDAQ, the US 30 seems to want to push up. S&P pushing kind of average. Seems like it wants to tap into that low and then probably make a reversal up. But we'll see if it does. Some fast moving candles today. US 30 seems to have completely retracted. Well, in order to trade on TopStepX with Firestorm indicators, you would have to have like TopStepX in a separate tab and then the Firestorm indicators over here and switch back and forth. Or you just drag the tabs side by side, have one chart over here and the Firestorm indicators over here, and then you can watch both of them. So you can't necessarily embed them, but you can, you know, be able to trade side by side on TopStepX. And with Tradovate, it's really a preference whether you want, if you find Tradovate to be easier or TopStepX. Oh, it's all good. Don't be nervous. Wild market, but we did hit take profit one. So that was a nice quick little trade this morning. Yeah, TopStepX is actually a really cool platform, but I really like Tradovate as well. So I just bounce between the two depending on whatever type of firm that I'm using. Let's not go in the cabinets, okay? You can climb in there and go grab those and play with them. Here. I did bring your wooden spoons and your stuff to play with. Yeah, so we might be maybe tapping into this area again, right down here, and then continuing back up. I know this is like all-time high. That's where we're at, right? So if you're using lot sizing on a $500 account, you would want to be on an MNQ chart. So that would be micro. NASDAQ, Virginia. Virginia, please don't smack the window with that. Yes, you are. Please don't do that. Thank you. No, that's loud. You can hand them back to me though. So when you're using a $500 micro NQ account, you would want to keep your lot sizing super low and trade with more like cents, dollars kind of. So I know that you can get down to, I think it's 3 or 4 micro NQ contracts. So I would stick around a little bit lower, like 1, 2, 3-ish. I know it's going to be like kind of long and laborious, but you want to keep that risk low because you're starting with such a small $500 account. And then you want to just slowly build it from there. Well, it looks like we might actually be pushing up. Tap into those highs again. Like a little break here in this area. Well, we have the 1 minute telling us. Let's keep the 5 minute over here, 1 minute over here like we did yesterday. Yeah, we kind of broke above. Be careful, because this could be like a slight breakout, fake out, come back down here, tap into this area again, and then continue up. You do have a firestorm indicator signal on the 1 minute happening. So just be aware. I'm sure the 30-second one is in play. 75% chance of hitting take profit 1. We will see. So if you ever see a buy alert on like the 1 minute here that just showed up, you can always go down to the second or 30-second chart, see where that one showed up, and kind of get like an earlier entry. So if you're in this, make sure you're trailing, of course. Have your stop kind of right here. I would put my stop. So I'm going to remove this. I have my stop around this area, only because I don't like it this far down. Just secure yourself. Yeah. We're going to see. We did not leave a wick on the other side of that 5 minute candle yet. I'm not out. I guess my stop is like right here because it's kind of far. Now I'm out. I'm out $250 on that one. So I'm still up for the day overall. But I have a feeling we're gonna retrace back up here because we did not leave a wick over here. Now look on futures. Yeah, we barely left anything. We're just doing a 5-minute candle pullback type deal. We'll see. Yeah, see, it's pulling back up. And there we go. Pushing back up again. US 30 took off. S&P is taking off for its all-time highs. We're just waiting on NASDAQ to do the same. And if you want to catch a re-entry, just make sure you're trailing. Keep it close. This was like a pullback continuation. And like I said, those pullback stocks here, continuation, pullback, continuation. We didn't leave a wick on the other side. So I would figure we would continue back up here, maybe to tap into these highs. That's what I'm looking at. Um, and it's going good so far. If we don't leave a wick on the other side, I'm going to be so surprised. We always push up and leave a wick on the other side, especially for a candle that looks like this. Like pulling teeth. Oh, look, it keeps getting right to the edge there, playing around. It's so weird. Especially since US 30 and S&P have spiked up. Make sure you have your stop pretty close because these are gonna wick up pretty high or it's just gonna, I have my stop here. I just don't like how it's playing around. We didn't leave a wick on the other side. Playing weird games. I'm pulling mine to break even just so I'm not risking anything. hold, break even. Ah, right here. You could pull it up a little bit more, collect some profit. Hey, we're not hitting the window. I told you 3 times. Well, 2 times. Now this is your second. No. Give it back to me, or you can go sit and watch your show. Don't do it. So if you're still in, you can scalp candles up, of course. I'm still in because mine was right here. It wasn't completely out. I might get completely out, but we'll see. We'll see what the market does. We do have that buy signal on the 1 minute. Did we hit it on the 30-second? We did not hit it on the 30-second yet. 30-second is showing a slight resistance here. So I would say might be a small pullback coming and then continuation, maybe. What's a 15-second telling us? It looks like we really want to push up. So we'll see. Who's in this trade? Kind of taking Firestorm trades this morning. I didn't even get to call out my own. That's okay. Had this little sell we took, and now we're taking this little buy. You're in it? Awesome. Awesome. I could tell it's I know, getting weak. Just a hair. That 1 minute is showing a lot of exhaustion from the buyers. You can't have more than a $2,000 loss on Top Step. That's final. If you're starting with a $50,000 account and let's say you lost $1,000 today and $1,000 tomorrow, you're done. If you lost $2,000 today, you're done. If you go $2,000 in drawdown, you are absolutely done. No matter how you slice it, if you hit 2,000 at any point, you are done. And that's just how they roll. So just keep your risk low and play one trade at a time. And it tells you. Good morning. Once you pass, it's the same exact way until you get obviously over $2,000 in profit. Once you're over $2,000 in profit, then your profit becomes your new drawdown. And then if you make $5,000, then your new drawdown is $5,000. Got a little reversal coming. No, I use 50Ks, just like you guys. Little pullback continuation. So like I said, we could come back down, tap into those lows again and come back up. So just make sure you're scalping. Don't get yourself into any trouble. Thank you. Okay. So just be careful this market's kind of funky right now. All weird. You would withdraw funds from CoinEx through Bitcoin. So you just withdraw it through your current broker on Bitcoin, and I use Coinbase. Gemini is another good one. You can do Cash App. Nice little buy. This 1 minute chart looks awful. Absolutely awful. Pushing up. Hit that pivot point, take profit one area. Make sure you're trailing. Another beautiful signal. So if you're trailing, I'd have it right here. Secure some nice profits. Break through that pivot point here, tap into take profit one. That's exactly what we did. We're going to keep moving it back up here. Just securing pretty close, especially if you're on Apex or anything like that. You want it close. I'm not out yet. Push up. Another $510. What are you up to today? That's awesome. I'm just pulling up to that take profit one. I'm like managing. I have one hand over here, one hand on the other mouse. Doing both. You're up $1,643 today. That's absolutely amazing. Congratulations. We're tapping into those highs over here. I am about to be maybe stopped out. No, 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 stopped out. Don't pass it in one day. You are not passing a top step in one day. I am out, guys. Out. Over 2 grand on the day. Beautiful day. Yes, 2 days. But don't rush it. Listen, you literally just got started. Do not rush this. Do not, like I say in all my other videos, this is a long game for you. If you start making $1,000 a day, $1,600 in a day, that is awesome. Do not force yourself to take trades. Do not force yourself to, I have to pass a challenge because I need to pay my mortgage in 4 days. I'm going to tell you, if that's the case, you will not be able to make money that way. You can't have that amount of stress on you. You need to take a step back. You need to relax. And you need to think very, very logically with this because the money will come if you calm down. And I know from my experience, like if I don't calm down, I have a really shitty trading day. If I'm completely calm, I go with the flow, I go with where the market's giving, what the market is giving me, then I'm super, super successful on those days. So know that when you're, how can I put this? When you're trading, I said this yesterday, 90% mindset. 90% mindset. And for women that are on their monthly little gift that makes them feel all over the place, I'm going to tell you, you're going to feel like garbage. Do not let those things get to you because it will affect your trading so bad. So bad. Yes, I know what you mean. And men don't act like you don't know. You know how women get. And we get kind of emotional. And that trading during that time is absolutely horrible. So the best way you can calm yourself down is by either not trading that week and I saw a comment. I'm not even gonna make a comment on that comment. Okay. I don't have that anymore. I'm glad you don't have that anymore. I'm glad. But I do. And I can tell you on those weeks, I get super stressful. My emotions go all over the place. I don't trade. Or when I do trade, I'm super, super calm. I deep breathe a lot. And that's just how I go about it. Now, if you're still in, I would trail it here because we left a big gap for 10 o'clock. So keep trailing if you're in. My goodness, let me move it. Okay, like right there. So yeah, and that's true. Men do get times where they're emotional and they go through things, and it's usually like testosterone related stress. And I'm going to tell you, we all go through it. Our bodies are designed to have fluctuations, and it's completely normal. But you have to know to pull back, basically. Just like the markets, we got to pull back and we got to relax. Because if we don't, we are we're just sending ourselves into the same spiral over and over again. And I'm not perfect. I go through things all the time. But I have to know when not to trade that day. Even though I might need the money or whatever it might be. Like back when I was first getting started with trading, I would trade at like the worst times or all day and I would like force things to happen. And that is the worst possible thing you can do because no matter what, you're going to lose over and over and over and over again. And it's because you're forcing things to happen that aren't meant to happen. You okay? I am not wearing that. No. You can go over there and put it on. You can, you're a big girl. Okay, so we have back to business now. Yeah, it has wings like a butterfly. So we have US 30 pushing up, S&P pushing up. I think we're pushing up past all-time highs. Yes, we are. Just a hair, aren't we? Yep. Just pushed up past all-time highs. We have over here 1 minute chart smashed. 30-second chart, take profit 1 and 2 completely smashed. I know you guys are going to ask me what Thor's doing because we went over this yesterday. Thor did give a buy signal. How accurate is it? 58%. It's a little bit lower because I have everything set so big on purpose. And this is kind of like a secondary signal for me. So with that, we got 1, 2. We had the break here from the high. That's what it's talking about. So I am going to turn this off because I'm just sticking with FX 3.0. We did not hit take profit 2 yet. We might tap and hit that, but what is my loss per day, like to call it? So my loss per day is around 1,000 or 1,500. I make it very recoverable. So in the beginning it was 700. So I knew that every day I would average about $1,000 to $2,000. So if I lost 700, it was very achievable to get back. Now, as I'm making more money, I kind of raise the bar a little bit more because obviously I'm using more of a risk contract. Oh, good job. So, can you shut that door over there? And as you obviously use more contracts, you would want to raise that loss limit just a hair because you're going to be hitting your loss limit faster if you're using more contracts. What are you doing? No, 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 no. This one goes over here. There's one over there. Two? Yeah, I have 2. We hit take profit 1 on the 5-minute chart. Go watch your show, or you can go upstairs with your dad. Okay, then go watch your show. I know you did good. Yeah, you did. I'm not sure what you mean about the Hakanashi candles. I can't see anything here. So I'm not sure what that means. This comment section, this chat, I swear, you guys crack me up. So yeah, we were breaking above all-time highs. I say we had a good Friday. We had 2 beautiful signals. I would call it because do I got anything exciting for this weekend? I'm just being a mom. Being a mom, going to look at a little boat for the kids to take them fishing on. I know we have our other boat, but we're looking for something that's like goes in shallow water. Yeah, I do have to get unloaded. The garage is packed with stuff, so that's basically what I'm doing is I'm settling in. We are officially at 1 month of being here, which is awesome. But it flew by 1 month. And I think it's because I did live streams, because it's like one of the fastest months I've had, but this is the first month that I've been live streaming every day. I'd say we had a pretty good accuracy this month. Really, really good accuracy, actually. Getting in and out of the market and making money. I wouldn't trade these all-time highs right now. I'd just relax. We took two beautiful trades today. We had that sell-off this morning, and right here, we had a little sell. They take profit one. And we got this pullback here, continuation right here, hitting take profit one and two. And then we got one and two over here. We did good. Yes, I did show my indicator settings. They're just stock settings. But if you guys are still in, I know some of you guys will like message me and be like, I'm still in the trade. Just keep pulling up your stop. But I am going to go because it is a Friday. I'm not going to stay on anymore. I'm not going to do that to myself. To those that were asking me about Nitro real quick, I want to let you know that I did put on the website for Nitro the back testing data for 30 days. So it took a $350 account to $3,194. It explains all the Sharpe ratio, the expected profit payoff, all that stuff, the high accuracy of 93%. All the details so you can zoom in on this. And then here's a $2,000 account, of course, with $413 drawdown. So I put that on the website because you all were asking me for it. So you don't have to message me anymore over it. You can just go right there and read about it. I am adding more stuff as time goes on. But outside of that, message me if you have any questions. I'm going to be working on videos over the weekend and getting my house organized. Speaking of Nitro, I sent you a message on Telegram. Okay, I will get to your Telegram message ASAP. But with that being said, I'd say we had an awesome day. Awesome day. I hope you all made money. For a favor. You're welcome. You're welcome. I will see you. Oh, yeah, you saw my post. Yeah, that was a wild post. People got out of hand on that one. Well, before that one. Now everything's good. More 15-second binary options trading videos on OTC. I think I can do that. I think I can do that. I haven't traded 15-second binary options in a little bit. I think because I moved into this house, I have honestly traded with you guys in the morning and I am gone. I'm doing what I need to do for the rest of the day with the kids, getting them acclimated to the household, getting their bedrooms set up. I'm excited for you to play with V4. V4 is really awesome. I don't think people understand how valuable Odin V4 is and how valuable Nitro is, but Odin V4 is a whole nother level for you guys. That's why I put it on MetaTrader 5. But we are past all-time highs. We did good today. See? This is why we trail, because that nonsense is not going to get me. So I'll see you tomorrow, or not tomorrow, Monday. It's Friday, right? Yep, it's Friday. See you on Monday, and let me know if you have any questions over the weekend. Bye-bye.